very impatient when he saw this and scolded him. "If you don't want to buy, hurry up and leave. Don't get in the way of doing business." So my father took out his pocket and bought a mantou with only 50 cents left. Unexpectedly, he was stopped by the boss just as he was about to leave. The boss said there was dust on his 2 buns just now. Father was afraid of losing money and quickly said he had just washed his hands. I didn't expect the boss to pack 2 buns and throw them to him, and ask him to leave quickly so as not to affect business. I didn't expect the boss to say the harshest words, but doing the kindest thing. Father understood the kindness of the boss and was instantly moved to tears in his eyes. Then sit on a step and eat steamed buns. Father never imagined that he couldn't bear to buy 2 buns, but his son is in the nearby hotel, using my father's hard-earned money to treat classmates to a meal. That day, the boy was wearing fake shoes bought by his father. Show off in front of classmates. The boy enjoys the admiring gaze from his classmates. I didn't expect him to be exposed by the wealthy second generation as soon as he entered the dormitory. Said the boy was wearing a fake brand. This immediately made him lose face in front of his classmates. So the boy angrily returned home. Father was puzzled when he saw his son come back, but the boy directly cursed his father. But my father couldn't figure out whether a pair of shoes were real or fake no matter what. Watching my father understand nothing, the boy angrily shook his hand and left directly. Subsequently, the boy became even more lawless. He actually went to borrow high-interest loans himself. They only said interest of 1,000, but he didn't ask clearly that the interest was 1,000 per day. This silly kid signed without even looking. A few days later, classmates were playing games in the dormitory. Because the boy's cell phone too laggy was rejected by his classmates, so he started bragging again. After returning home, I told my dad that I wanted to buy an Apple, and falsely claimed that he couldn't keep up with mathematics. It is said that Apple has built-in learning functions. If you study well, you can also get into a good university in the future. The old couple's face showed difficulty and they didn't know what an apple was. But when I thought it would be helpful for my studies, I readily agreed. After finishing his meal, the son brought his father to the Apple store. If you open your mouth, you need a top-of-the-line accessory. When the boss said the price of $8,999, my father was instantly stunned. But the boy directly spoke up and asked his father to pay. Father was instantly frightened. So for the sake of my son's face, father whispered to his son that he didn't have enough money on him. "Can we ask our son to buy it again next time?" This remark instantly made the boy angry. He angrily rebuked his father for rushing to pay. "Even if I borrow it today, I must buy this phone." But where could my father have so much money on him? In the end, I still couldn't buy the phone. Late night boy takes advantage of his parents' sleep. Secretly came to the room and stole my mother's preoperative money. The boy didn't expect it to be 40,000 yuan. He was happy and bought an iPhone directly. Then I bought a set of branded clothes and shoes. After returning to school, he started walking sideways, but the boy doesn't know. At this moment, my mother had an accident and was admitted to the hospital. When my father hurried home to prepare for the money, I found that all the money in the cabinet was missing.